Hello and welcome back, guys. As already announced on my Instagram channel, I got a really nice light from Armytek, the Wizard C2 Pro. I got already a few Wizards before, and I must say it's one of my all-time favorite headlights that is available on the market. Armytek is known for its outstanding quality. They give you 10 years no hassle warranty. They have over 1 million flashlights sold so far, so it's a really good deal. So they rebranded their cardboard boxing. I really like it. Sleek design with lots of information on the box, so that's always nice. If you want to buy it in a store, you can already check all the important data you need before unpacking it. As always, I will put all the technical specifications and output modes below the video in my description. I will also leave the link to the Armytek store for Germany and US, and with the code Flashaholic Urbex 15 you will get 15% extra discount. So, as you see, we have 2330 lumens on max. I choose the warm white version, so you can also get a cool white version, which has a little bit more output and also more throw. In the lowest mode, you get 200 days of runtime. And as they say, it's a multi-flashlight, so multi-purpose. You can use it for work, cycling, service, city, and outdoor. I will not go into all of the 12 modes it has. We will have a look at that later once the flashlight is unpacked. So here they also say headlamp, everyday carry, bicycle light, so they include a bicycle mount. So here they go into the details. There's a multicolor temperature and battery state indicator that is lasting 25 years to help find the flashlight in the dark. 200 days in Firefly mode, operated with 18650, and total protection from water, dirt and dust. Flashlight continues to work even at 10 meters depth. So I would say let's have a look at what we get in the package. So here we have the user manual. We have a sturdy head strap that they even improved from my old Wizard Pro. You can clip it in and then give a double security with the O-ring that you can pull over. So it's a really good quality headband. Then they give you the bicycle clamp, which allows you to attach the light to your bicycle with different paddings for different handlebar sizes. Spare O-ring and pocket clip. And then the new magnetic USB charging cable. And of course, the C2 Pro itself. So even here they engraved warm light. All the engravings are really nicely done. Serial number on the flashlight. That's really nice. Magnetic USB charger. So you can use the light with the magnetic tail cap to stick it onto different surfaces. Here I have my old Wizard Pro, which I use on a daily basis, as you can see, with all the scratches. So here they engraved that it has an XHP 50. This has now an XHP 50.2, which delivers more output, 200 lumens or so more, so it's not that breathtaking, but they Made it a little bit bigger cooling fins, so it will run longer on the high mode. Also the operations button has become bigger, so easier to find. And as you can see, this is the pocket clip. I will not attach it to the other light, as it is pretty much the same. So the quality of this flashlight is outstanding. It's a nice, decent anodizing, which is really scratch resistant. It's different from other flashlight brands. This one is matte black finish, so I really like it. I will unscrew the tail cap. As you also can see, this works as a tail cap lockout. The threads are running really smooth with double O-rings, so that's why they can say that it is waterproof even after 10 meters. Here we can see 3500 milliamp battery, good quality batteries. I use them for a long time now without any problems. We have a little spring in the head, that's good. On the old version we have a brass pin below, so this gives you more flexibility with using button top and flat top batteries. I just reassembled it. I can quickly show you how it fits into the head strap. So you just slide it in. So I really like this system because it's easy to get it out. It's much better than on the very early versions where they had this silicone piece which after a few years broke. So this is really safe. You can easily turn it in all the directions. So I'm a big fan of this setup. So let's have a closer look at the manual and the different functions of this light. So in the manual, which comes in English, German, French, Russian, Polish, Norwegian, Swedish and Finnish, they only describe the operating. You have two different types of mode, the general mode and the advanced mode. In the advanced mode, the strobe modes are available, otherwise in the general type you will not be able to access the strobe mode. They don't give any information in the manual about the technical specifications, so here on the package they say that the length is 112 millimeters and the total diameter is 33 millimeters. Without and with the battery it weighs 65 or 115 grams, waterproof according to IP68, 10 meters for 2 hours, impact resistance also 10 meters. And here they write the different output modes. So you have Turbo 3 with 2300 lumens for 13 seconds, then it drops down to 605 lumens where it runs 2 hours 40 minutes. Turbo 2, 1300 lumens for 2 hours 45 minutes, but again it dims down to 600 lumens after 2 minutes. Turbo 1, 810 lumens for 9 minutes, and then it dims down to 605 lumens. Then we have the main number 3, 344 lumen, main number 2, 149, main 1, 42. Then we have 3 different fireflies from 0.14 to 5.6 lumen. And then we have strobe with this 2300 lumen, 10 Hertz, 1 Hertz, and a lower strobe also with 1 Hertz. So it's pretty impressive how many lumen they have in the Armytek Wizard, but I really like it. Long press turns on the light in the lowest mode. Keep it on, it will cycle through the different modes. And then in each mode you can access the turbo with a double click. Another double click brings you back to the last used mode. the light also has memory, so if I switch it on and off, it will always turn on in the same mode. Now to switch between the advanced and the general type, you need to unscrew a quarter of a turn, and then keep the button pressed and rescrew. Normally now 4 clicks should get us to the stroboscope mode. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we are in the stroboscope mode. So basically in the advanced mode it's pretty cool because you can individually access the 3 Firefly modes, the 3 main modes, the 3 turbo modes and the 3 strobe modes. So to get to the Firefly modes, long click, we are in, hold, then it switches through the 3 different Firefly modes. Simple click to turn off. Last used mode is always memorized. If you want to go to the main modes, double click. So now we have the 3 main modes. If however you directly want to go to the brightest mode, triple click. So here we are in the turbo mode. 1, 2, 3. If you want to go to the strobe mode, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and then again hold the button to switch through the different strobe modes. Always the last used mode is memorized, so that's pretty cool. So you don't need always to switch around. And it memorizes the Firefly mode, the main mode, and the strobe and turbo mode, so that's pretty cool. If however you want to switch back to the standard mode or general mode, again unlock. And then we can turn on the light. So for the general type, you only have the Firefly 1, 2, the main modes, Turbo 1, Turbo 2 and 3 that are available. So you can just select different modes by cycling through each one of them. Here Firefly 1 and the latest Turbo are excluded. To access Firefly, long press, double click gives you to Turbo. Another double click gets you back to the last used mode. So I will turn off one of the lights to show you the power indicator. Or I will turn off both lights so you can better see the flashing. You can see as long as it flashes in green, the battery is charged enough. Once the voltage drops below 25%, it will flash orange every 2 seconds, and if it goes further down, the battery will reduce the light output, and it will also flash twice with the main LED to inform you that it's time to change or charge the battery, and the button will also start blinking red rapidly. If the light gets too hot, it's the same procedure. It will start blinking orange twice every 2 seconds. In the Firefly modes, the blinking will shut off after 10 seconds. So if you don't want to be seen, you don't want any indicator blinking all the time. If however one of the instructions I gave you was not clear, you can download the manual at the web shop from Wizard, and there the manual is more detailed than this short version. Personally, I would prefer that they would include a complete manual, but they also indicate it here, so you can scan the QR code and then you will directly see the complete manual, which is a bit easier than this. They also have a nice video for the advanced settings on their webpage. For me, the advanced settings are better because you have really nice access to all the different output modes. You can directly choose where you will arrive, so it's pretty cool to have a flashlight that does more than just ramp through different levels. I will now show you the charging indicator, and then we will head outside to see what the light performs in the dark. So here I have my power bank with the new charger. As you can see, light is green. If without turning I put it on, it will flash in red. This means that it is not charging. On the previous version they engraved it charge use, so that you need to unscrew, and here you also need to do that. And then it is flashing. To check the battery status, I already charged it, so it is solid green. I will show you that it also works on the other one. So this one is also solid green, fully charged. So I inserted an empty battery now. As you can see, it checks the voltage and then it switches to red, which means charging. If the light here would be blinking in orange, it would mean that the USB source is not powerful enough to charge with 1 amp. If it's solid orange, it means that the power bank is not at full capacity anymore to finish the charging. So like this, it's good. As soon as it is full, it switches over to green. Disadvantage is that you cannot use it while charging. That's an option I would really like. As you can see, this one's full, so it immediately switches to green. Personally, I will take it out of the flashlight to charge. As I have so much flashlights, I prefer charging in the charger, but it's always nice to have. So I will show you now how to switch off the locator beacon in the side switch. As you can see, it flashes green, and it will flash for 25 years if you don't use the battery. To turn it off, you will need to unscrew the tail cap 1/4 of a turn, then push the button, lock it, unlock it, and then nothing is flashing. So I will fully charge up the battery now and test it in my ulbrichtball, and I will report to you outside in the dark when we are doing the beam shots if it performs as indicated on the manual or not. So guys, I'm outside now with the Wizard C2 Pro in warm white. As you can see, it's a really usable beam, really smooth. We have a spot with 70 degrees and a spill with 120 degrees that this tear lens is providing us. So it's not made for huge beam distances, but we still get 129 meters in the turbo mode. So this is the highest mode, and now I can switch to the lowest turbo and medium turbo. I will also show you the Firefly mode. So as you can see, it is really low. You won't see anything here, but for preserving your night vision, it is really, really important. I will now go to the medium modes. So the highest medium mode, as you can see, also pretty usable. I also checked the light output modes in my ulbrichtball, and I must say, in the Firefly mode I measured 0.05 lumen instead of 0.14, so even lower, which I really appreciate. All the other output modes were pretty accurate. And for the turbo mode I measured 50 lumens more than indicated. I will put all those measurements below in the video description so you can check it. But as my ulbrichtball is not a professional ulbrichtball, the variations from 2 to 100 lumens are pretty normal. I really like that they offer warm and cool white LED options, so it's something available for everybody's preferences. And I'm looking forward for the C2 Pro Max, which is nearly double as bright with a 26650 battery. So I hope that I can review that on my channel shortly. If you liked the video, as always, please make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as well as to my Instagram account. If there are any questions or feedback, feel free to put it in the comment section. Stay tuned and stay safe. Bye bye.